Hello and welcome to Mechwarrior. I just got my first free mech from the Trick or Treat special that's going on right now. Don't forget to go to mwomerks.com, sign into your account, and get your Trick or Treat loot bags. And as you can see here, I've got my ATM Spider set up, but we're going to take a look at my mech that I just got. And of course, you're getting the toys that go with it first. So I gotta set this so I can see inner sphere mechs. I do have some, believe it or not, I have some. I've got Vera 1 and 2 here. They're both basically the same with 3 rotaries on it. And then I've got the Griffin here, Cerberus. This is the first mech I ever fell in love with. I just love the canopy on this thing. It just pops. Make that go away. Go away! Yeah. I just love the way this looks. I had this diecast toy when I was a kid. I loved it. And then, of course, I've got the Mauler loyalty and the Banshee loyalty. And I think those are the only heavy mechs I own. Yeah. Or inner sphere mechs I own. But now I own the Grasshopper. And let's take a look at this guy. So when you get this mech, it comes with a standard engine, a large laser, and 4 medium lasers, along with a LRM-5 here in the torso. Yay. I'm probably going to turn that into anything other than that, but we'll see. And then what do we got here? We got 9, 10, 11 tons of double heat sinks. Oh, excuse me, 11 tons of regular heat sinks. And they still weigh a ton apiece, yeah. I think they should weigh a lot less. I think they should weigh a half a ton each. But that's just my opinion. And this is set up with standard armor, standard heat sinks, standard structure, and of course standard missile, because you'd never be able to get Artemis to fit anywhere on this thing here. It comes with 4 jump jets, and the motor on this is a 22-ton standard, and it has a single heat sink in that as well. Features. When we go to quirks, missile cooldown minus 10%. It's a 5 LRM-5. There's nothing to it essentially. Heat minus 10. That's cool. A missile spread. I don't even know why they bothered. If you could do something more than an LRM-5 in this thing, that would be wonderful. But there's no other places to put LRMs anywhere on this mech. So I don't know why they put so many quirks into that, but whatever. Range, plus 5%. So what you can take away from this is plus 10% or minus 10% heat, plus 5% range. Structure. This is actually pretty common to what you see on the survival for base armor and stuff that you see on most clan mechs. Jump jets. Initial thrust of jump jets, plus 10%. Jump jet burn duration, plus 10%. That's actually pretty wonderful. So those are some decent quirks if you're going to use jump jets. I am not a big fan of jump jets. But what you can do with this particular build is you can use this for popping up and pop-tarting and hitting. But you have to realize you have to expose the whole mech to fire these lasers. You're basically saying to the world, here I am. So what I would do if I had this is I wouldn't focus on the jump jets. I would focus on corners, doors and corners, firing left and right, left and right. So I would probably take this thing and put snubs on this left and right, and then do something kind of central in the center. We'll see. Skills, there isn't any. Weapons. But let's go to the camo store and see what the camo configuration you get on this thing is. So go to owned, and here's our camo pattern. Unlocked. It's not bad. It's really just not bad. It's a little bright, but I do like the writing on it and stuff, and the grasshopper on the arms. And it looks like some sort of a koi fish or something on the legs. And then it's got the skulls. I think I've seen this actually on another mech before. But I'm going to change the coloring around if I can, if it'll let me. So, oh yeah, black like that. And then go with like a bright, maybe, yeah, right there. And there we go. Now that plays to my pattern, my kind of play style. Yeah, this is beautiful. Yeah. Reminds me of like a Japanese warrior of some kind with lots of tats down his body. Cockpit. Let's find some toys to put on this. Atlas head, maybe? No. Bobblehead? No. Chocolate bunny? Maybe. A little more holiday theming. The centerpiece? Isn't that for Hanukkah? Too bad the Hula Girl's not available. That's kind of distracting. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Hanging things. Not a big fan of hanging things, but let's see what there is. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That goes along with the kind of a dragon pattern that's on here already. And a war horn. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Yeah, it is Halloween. What about this guy? Yeah, we got a winner. And loadout. Oh, we gotta make some changes. Well, first of all, I'm gonna strip this thing down. No sense dealing with stuff, junk. And this is an inner sphere mech, so I'm gonna put a light engine on this. So let's get the speed up a little bit. Predictably, I'm going to end up putting or skilling this up so it's going to go a little bit faster than this. But I'm going to start out with this, a 22 ton, which is what it was before. This puts me at 70 kph, and I can put 2 heat sinks in on board. Now I'm going to go with some armor. Better armor equals better play. Now I'm going to leave this open as far as whether or not I'm going to go with double heat sinks or single heat sinks, because it really does matter. And I like to start out by maximizing the features. I know some of you people are going to complain. I don't know this mech that well, so we're just becoming friends. And now I've got 2 lasers here with AMS, and then I've got 1 on each arm, and I got 1 big guy I can put in the middle. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a snub here, right there. The heat's pretty good at the moment. And then I'm going to go with lights. Light PPCs. And I still got some room on here. Whoops, that's the wrong one. That gets me into a nice number there. The heat's a little bit out of control. Fire and forget rocket, because you know an extra 20 damage is always appreciated. I don't know. These weigh 3 tons apiece, and they do 5.5 damage. The problem I have with PPCs is they produce a lot of heat. So I don't know if I like this or not. This does 10 damage and 8 heat. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the same thing I do on some of my other mechs. I'm going to go with, whoops, 4 ER large lasers. And then I'm going to do the rest in small lasers. And then I'm going to put the rest into heat sinks. Let's see what double heat sinks does for me. Because I can put 2 in the engine right now, and that's kind of a plus because they're not going to take up any space. And they do work more efficiently than the single heat sinks. Running out of space quickly here. Yeah, that's working. That is definitely working. I wish I could put a double heat sink on board, but I can't. So I'm going to back this out a little bit. And these weigh 1 ton apiece. I'm going to put a jump jet on board. There we go. So now I can take advantage of the jump jets. And this is going to help with fall damage as well, which is always a plus. And I've got some decent range out of the equation here. And it cost me a pretty penny, but it's worth it. So now, taking a look at this guy. I got 2 up high, 2 down low. And then I've got 3 small lasers for just poking damage. I don't think I have any skills to throw at this thing. Oh, I do. Oh, yes I do. So I'm going to throw a little bit at this guy. Because I'm about to get an Evan Jag also, and I definitely want to skill that up. And then I'll throw the rest of this into it. So definitely laser duration. I'm not worried about velocity, but I would like some survivability. Extra containment, zoom, and what else can I really benefit from? Overheat damage for the moment. So this gives me some really good things to work with here. Weapon groups. These guys are going to be on the back burner, the small lasers. I'll probably won't even use these that often. And I'll put this with that, because I'm just going to forget about that. Now I can fire these left and right. You know what would also be a really fun build? Is to do 2 snubs up here and then go the rest with medium lasers. That would be fun as well. I wonder what the heat scale's like on that. So I'm going to save this. And we'll just call this Laser Hopper. Works. So now I'm going to change out all 4 of these. And I'm going to go with 2 snubs. We got to figure out how this lays out. Small. Yeah, so it's the other way around. It's the opposite. There we go. We're going to go a medium here. And then a snub. And then a regular medium here. And a snub. and then go with mediums the rest of the way. And the heat management is pretty good. I still have room to do some more double heat sinks. I don't think I can do a Indo structure. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. But I can definitely put on some more jump jets. Do a 3 jump jets. Whoops. And maybe another double heat sink. Not enough room to do anything else, but I'm just going to go ahead and throw some more jump jets on board. So I'm pretty much cleared out on this. I got a management of 1.29 with the jump jets, I might add. And why not? They're there. And we're going to call this Snub Hopper. I know, I'm so original. Weapon groups. Oops. Probably had to save this. It's nice having extra money around. Yeah, so that's nice. I actually like this quite a bit better than my original laser design. I'm going to take this out into the battlefield for sure. And so take these medium lasers and just put them on the back burner. And then use these as the primary weapons. Yeah, this absolutely is going to go on the battlefield. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoy yours, and I'd like to see how you build yours out. And, you know, load them up on YouTube. You know, we love content. And hope to see you on the battlefield. Don't forget to like and subscribe.